In today's world, there are more communication platforms and more voices than ever before, yet real communication seems to be suffering. Our differences are amplified, and building walls has become all too easy. At the Agora Journalism Center, we believe that by thoughtfully engaging with the communities they serve, journalists can play a central role in overcoming these differences. Practicing engaged journalism can be tough. It doesn't always fit neatly into the daily news cycle, and it asks journalists to play a different kind of role as facilitators of public dialogue. To drive this kind of innovation, with funding from the Bosch Foundation and the News Integrity Initiative, the Agora Journalism Center launched Finding Common Ground, an initiative to support engaged journalism projects that facilitate face-to-face conversation.
The more you are able to stop, listen, think about what that other person is saying, the more you open up your mind and your willingness to also hear other points of view.
Finding Common Ground brought together 7 engagement projects. In April of 2018, project leaders flew to Perugia, Italy, where they convened for the first time as a cohort at the International Journalism Festival. In collaboration with the Engagement Lab at Emerson College, Agora hosted a workshop for the project leaders to build their project plans and share best practices. The group also presented their projects to festival goers. In the months following the Perugia meeting, each project leader participated in regular video conferences, as well as cross-border visits to the home base of another project, which gave grantees an opportunity to share experiences and expertise. Here's an example of how this worked. Community and Unity, The View from Here, and Nyla Live are each community dialogue projects that are built around a similar story circle format. But each of these communities are distinctly different, and each journalist brings a unique experience and focus to their respective projects. For a fresh perspective, Ann Hillman of Alaska Public Media and project lead for Community and Unity traveled to Lithuania to visit Karolis Visniauskis, project lead for Nyla Live.
It was interesting to be there for their conversations and the different styles that they do the conversations in. But it was also really interesting learning about how journalism works in Lithuania and the different attitudes.
In turn, Karolis traveled to California to visit Jessica Maria Ross of Capital Public Radio and project lead for The View from Here.
Jessica is doing a great work in community organizing, how she creates atmosphere, how she invites people, how she makes people to feel welcome in the room. So all these little skills that you don't think about when you're a journalist, to be there inside her event, you kind of feel much more prepared when you're doing something on your own.
After their cross-border visits were completed, the cohort reassembled in Berlin, Germany, to reflect on what they had learned and to discuss the impact the experience would have on their future work.
I think that projects like Finding Common Ground create an opportunity for innovators to come together and share our practices so that we can continue to move the field forward in really, really positive and effective ways.
The Finding Common Ground projects illustrate the new curiosity, understanding, and empathy that can be discovered by bringing people together from different corners of a community to listen to one another. And through cross-border collaboration, this team of engaged journalists learn new ways to facilitate dialogue in the communities they serve. To learn more about Finding Common Ground and to read the report published by the Agora Journalism Center and the Engagement Lab, please visit agora.uoregon.edu. And if you're interested in learning more about engaged journalism and connecting with a community of practitioners, please consider joining Gather at letsgather.in.